Alright, so I made a video about this a while ago. Once again, it's just how it's sad. I'll just show you. So, they did an event. It's just normalizing Satanism, that's all it is. It's literally just normalizing Satanism before your eyes. It's what they're doing, because that's the agenda. To normalize Satanism, as you can clearly see. You have the pentagram there, Lilith, and then you have Hell's Inc. So basically, they did an event where you could go to this place and I think get a fake tattoo with these satanic symbols on. So literally, you can get a fake tattoo or whatever of a Baphomet, and that's not satanic. It's seen as satanic. I also find it funny that I'm the only one exposing this game once again, because this game promotes nothing but witchcraft and demons. It's not even a good game anyway. It's just an overrated hype game. You have this person cosplaying as Lilith. It's literally just promoting Satanism. That's all it is. The whole agenda is to normalize Satanism. That's what it is. Literally to normalize Satanism and to normalize witchcraft. As you see, it says marked. It's all preparation for the mark of the beast. That's exactly what it is. So you see, people will willingly get these symbols, which again, you look at it, Lilith is a demon. And they admit what these symbols are. A sigil, which a sigil is a mark connected to a demon. I exposed it where a rapper Yeet had one. He had a sigil on his arm, which is basically a connection between a demon, basically like a relationship between a demon. But again, people defend it. I mean, look at this. Literally promoting to people to worship Satan. Again, they made a tweet, made a video about it, where they said, "Hail Lilith." They might as well just come out and say, "Hail Satan" at this point, because again, that's all this game does, is promote Satanism. But as you can see, it says, "Get marked." Mark of the beast. These are images of the beast himself. It's all preparation, like I said, to normalize Satanism. Because when the mark of the beast does come, people will willingly take it. No one's going to be forced. That's just a fact. Because these people will, in this world, willingly love and serve Satan. That's just a fact. People don't have to be forced to take the mark of the beast. They'll willingly take it because they love the devil and they love being oppressed and they love censorship and they love the rights being taken away. They'd love it. Look, it's promoting Satanism. It's as simple as that. People can't defend this game at all. They literally can't defend this game. It's literally just pathetic. Again, this guy throwing up the devil horns, the witchcraft symbol there. And what kind of tattoo that is on his face. But you can clearly see. Don't know whether he's getting a real... I don't know whether this was a real tattoo or a fake one. Could be a fake one. Either way, if it's a fake or a real one, you're still showing your alliance to Satan. Most of the people that play this game are Satanists. They really are. As I've said many times, go look at the gameplay. The beginning of the game starts off with what's supposed to represent the church. Of course, in every single game, they always have to promote like Christians or people that follow God or truthers as some insane people. And of course, that is the start of the game, the first cutscene. Basically, people that are sided with God rebel against the man in the church, turn on him, and they kill him. They literally side with Lilith. They side with Lilith, worship her, and then kill the guy in the church. They literally kill him. So once again, "Oh, this game's not satanic, this game's not satanic." That's the beginning of the cutscene. So you can they do it in every game because that's all they can do is literally just mock, ridicule, laugh because they know that's all they can do. They're immature. This game is promoting Satanism. But again, people defend it because they always do. I saw it on Twitter. This is how I came across it. Again, see how Diablo Helsing lit up Seattle on the final stop. If you received his sigil, which again means mark, we'll show you what sigil means. Again, I don't know why I'm doing that. I already have it damn open. What an idiot. So sigil, mark. So a sigil is a type of symbol used in magic. The term has usually referred to a signature of a deity or spirit in modern. It's connected to witchcraft. That's what it's connected to. So basically, it's a mark of the beast. See what I mean? That's what the mark of the beast is. It's basically an alliance to Satan. Sigil. As you can see, it is an inscribed or painted symbol considered to have magical power, and it's connected to a demon. It's connected to a demon, that's what it's connected to. As you can see, a seal signature, an occult or magical sign, image or symbol programmed to you see. It's also used in the occult. So you see, this is what the mark of the beast is connected to. It's like a mark. From this, and this is from them, a sign of signature, basically an alliance. Also an occult stamp mark or sign, as in magic. So you can see, it's the cult. So they're literally normalizing Satanism before your eyes, and people just don't get it and don't see it. Well, then again, in today's society, people just don't care anymore, do they? We don't care. Just fine, because when on Judgment Day, when you stand before God and He says, "Why have you sided with the devil?" you'll have no excuse and nothing. You'll have to answer before your actions, and it's just that damn simple. That simple. You have a choice in life. You have to make sure you pick the right one. So again, the following is a list or of demons. Sigils are signature attributes to demons. So as you can see, so they're literally telling you to get a mark of a demon. So this is promoting Satanism. But again, the gaming of today, they don't care, do they? Satanism's promoting Satanism right before your face. Oh, but it's just a character in a video game. Don't matter. The doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if there was a character in the game called the Baphomet. Don't matter. It means what it means. Again, submit your W666 form. So usually W with the Zoomers of today is considered win. So pure devil worship. I said this before the game even came out. I don't know whether it's out yet. Really couldn't care less, like, because I've never been interested in this franchise. Never even played one of the games because I don't have to play a game to know it's trash. I literally don't have to play it to know a game is trash. So for not even the loot goblins can escape. So again, 666, promoting the mark of the beast. Again, take away the 133, highest degree in Freemasonry. But what do you expect from the company that has made, and they hint at it as well all the way through. Read the storyline of all the, read the storyline of basically all of the Diablo games, and you'll see what I'm saying. I've exposed one of them, which was nothing but trash. It basically twisted the biblical. It literally twisted everything biblical and turned it into some satanic trash. It admits when Satan rebelled. It literally admits it, but promotes him as the good guy, just like in everything. They always do it in movies and everything. They promote Satan as the good guy because that's all they can do. And then you add this. This is fan art. This just proves it. Even they know. Serpent, the devil. She's called the sorcerer. So these people are openly accepting of witchcraft. And that's what I said. Do you think that people don't love the devil and don't love the Illuminati and all that? Yesterday, I saw a Twitter account, and it was funny with their account because it just shows and proves arguments. This person claimed to be a veteran of the military, and they had in their Twitter bio that they served in the military and all that. Yet had a Illuminati logo as their profile picture. So this shows they're admitting. They're literally admitting. This is what I said. You gotta watch who you trust. As soon as someone says they're independent or something like that, or acts like, oh, I served in the military. I mean, as I said, I'm not going to show the account, but it was an account that I came across, and they had an Illuminati profile, literally the Illuminati logo as their profile picture. Imagine serving in the military and then siding with the Illuminati. I mean, then again, the military, all they are is just puppets of the Illuminati. So yeah, nothing but garbage, man. Trash. Even if you look at it, all hell breaks loose. 666, add another 6, 666. Devil worshippers. Again, as I've exposed other companies and other games, behavior, Dead by Daylight. If you think that these companies are not devil worshippers, They had a building that has 666 on the front door. It's just facts. If you think that people don't worship the devil in this world, you really need to wake up. You need to seriously wake up to reality. But again, people just want to live in denial, which is fine. Live in denial. Because I've been trolled on here nonstop. People call me a retard, call me whatever, saying that I'm full of crap, don't know what I'm talking about. Keep believing that. But again, it shows it all. Why don't they just open a tattoo shop? Most tattoo shops, anyway. You always see they have satanic like images around. They either had like skulls or some devil worship stuff. A lot of tattoo artists have satanic tattoos. A lot of them do. Obviously, not all of them, but I have seen a lot of tattoo artists that have satanic tattoos. It's mainly in America. I've never seen it in the UK. Never seen a tattoo artist with some satanic tattoo. It's mainly in America and that, which is just nothing but devil worship. So as you can see, this is what you could get. I mean, then again, people literally do get a tattoo of the Illuminati. So what do you expect? Because this is a Baphomet. And again, the tattoo of Lilith. Lilith is, as I said, Lilith is known as, we look at Lilith, to the Lilith. Lilith female demonic figure. That's what she's known as. Her name and personality are thought to be derived from the class of meditative, however you say that, demons called feminine, and the name is usually translated as night monster. A cult associated with Lilith survived among some as late as the 7th century. So this is nothing new. So even these people worship they worship Satan. I mean, then again, they worship Molech. And again, nothing new. Filth. Nothing new. Worship women, like always. Which again, this goes all the way back to the Babylonian Empire with the harlot. Why do you think constantly in the Bible it is referring to things as a harlot, a prostitute? Because again, it's reality. It is reality. Back in the Babylonian Empire, there was a woman that thought she was above everybody. What happened? She got knocked down by God, got brought down. That pride got knocked right out of them. This is exactly of today. The women of today are prideful and puff themselves up like they are a god or a queen. This is the same crap carried on through the centuries. The same stuff. Women worship, idolatry, the worship of women. It's the same cult. It's literally the same cult again. Back then, they worship women. This is Lilith again. Her name is known as like Ishtar. It's all the same deity and the same entity. Same as Satan, Apollo, Apollyon, the angel of the bottomless pit, the destroyer, the Leviathan, the dragon, the snake. It's the same person. It is literally the same person, just a different name. Same with this. Basically, Judas, Jezebel in the Babylonian Empire. We all know what happened to a Judas Jezebel spirit. But as you can see, they worship, and you notice the owl. Literally the owl. All Illuminati garbage. So it ain't nothing new. And as you can see, this clearly isn't a human being. They have like owl-like feet. Simulates Lilith, the demon. You sell merchandise of this garbage. You sell statues of it. You can buy statues of Lilith, the demon. There's nothing but being a simp. That's all it is. It's nothing but being a simp and idolatry, worship of women. Just like we see of today with like worshipping of a woman's backside. That actually goes back to the Babylonian Empire. They were doing that. So you see, all this women worship and all that is nothing new. It's not just started in the 20th century. It's been going on for thousands of years, but it's been revived because we are in a modern day Babylon. That's just a fact. The world that we live in today is an antichrist world. It's just a fact. So yeah, nothing but trash, man. This game isn't good either. It's literally the worst game that I've ever seen. All that money that they put into the cutscenes, and yet the gameplay is trash. It looks like a League of Legends game. That's what it looks like. And a very bad one. Or all that money, clearly all that money for the marketing and all that is spent into basically the cutscenes. You can tell. If you don't believe me, go look up the beta footage and look at the first cutscene. Look it up. Obviously, I don't play it for certain reasons because even gaming companies can copyright claim you. That's a thing. Rockstar Games does it. A lot of other companies do it. That's why most of the time I use images, because they do copyright claim people. But again, the pentagram's right there. Lilith is in the limelight again. They want you to worship Satan. It's pretty obvious. That's why. Or just the same as you see it with a lot of these games now. With Resident Evil 8, who was the main focus on? A vampire female. It's all women worship. Bow down before a woman. Because that's the whole thing now. They want to put women above men. That's the whole purpose now. They want to put women above men. This feminism, this women empowerment. Because I've noticed it a lot now. I've noticed it a lot. All these video games now are basically putting women on women. Basically, all the attention is going on women. It's just women worship. That's how they sell the game now. Just put a demonic entity on it. People will buy it. Because whether you want to accept it or not, a lot of people in this world don't care. They what? I don't care. They hate God. They want to ban the Bible, and they hate all Christians, and they hate anyone that is not Satanist, because that is the religion of Satanism. That's exactly what they are about. Anton LaVey admitted it, that the whole rules and the whole purpose of Satanism is to wish death and hate anyone that is not a servant of Satan. That is true Satanism, to wish death on people. And in this world, there is people that are called, that are born pure, just evil souls that don't care. That's why you have a lot of these celebrities that just sell the soul instantly because they don't care. They're literally born without morals. Some people are born as pure evil. Look at serial killers. They're just born evil, born pure demonic. But again, it doesn't shock me. It literally doesn't, because that's the new norm now. All these years, and yeah, of course, you see with that woman, she's got skull and bones, doesn't shock me at all. Because they worship Satan, and then they cry and complain that all my rights are being taken away and all that. Well, again, don't worship the devil then, because that's what the devil is about, oppressing people. To again get marked, mark of the beast. They're prepping you for the mark of the beast with all this technology and that all the, and again, this is part of the mark of the beast system as well. The all digital age. They want to get rid of everything physical, and they want to have an all digital age. This includes money. They want this digital system. And they're all prepping for it anyway. They have this facial recognition with mobile phones, the fingerprint. It's all preparation for when they bring in the mark of the beast, and everything will be online. Everything, there'll be no such thing as money. They'll all be online currency and all that, and you won't be able to buy or sell unless you bow down to them and take their mark. That's the future. That's literally the future. That's why they're doing these things like metaverse, the basically those stupid things that PlayStation created, the VR. It's all preparation for the digital age. It's fine if you don't want to believe it. That's your choice. Not here to convince people, but that's what you're looking at. They keep pushing for this digital stuff only because that's what they want. They've even admitted it that they want to get rid of money. They want to completely get rid of money, and they want an online currency. A lot of politicians have admitted it. One politician that controls the UK now at the moment, even he said that he wanted to create a Bitcoin online currency. They want to get rid of money. They already do it. You look at society today, everything is online now. Everything. Literally everything. You can't, it's already in your face, part of the beast system. You literally really today can't do anything without online. So it's already there. Because that's what the mark of the beast is connected to as well. The digital age. You can't have a online currency if you have physical money. It ain't gonna work. But that's what they call for. Bill Gates is called for it. That's why these people like Elon Musk promoting Bitcoin and all that, because they know they want to get rid of money, crash the economy. It's the whole purpose. Been talking about this for years. You think that they've created chips to put in the hand for no reason? No. There'll come a time when you'll have to you either take it or you starve. That's what's going to happen. And again, these are the people that don't care and will literally show their alliance to Satan. They don't care. They literally do not care. They could not care less. Again, and they always promote the word hell because it's all demon worship. They've been doing it for generations now, acting like Satan controls the underworld, which is not biblical. It is not biblical whatsoever. You will not find anywhere in the entire Bible where it says Satan controls the underworld. Nowhere. It's a made up myth to give Satan a form of power and authority when Satan really doesn't have no authority at all. It's allowed, it's given to him by God. That's just a fact. That is a fact. But again, it doesn't surprise me. Again, remember what Diablo means, the devil. So by that name alone, they name their whole entire franchise The Devil, because that's what it means in Latin, the devil. So yes, that's their whole franchise, devil worship. I mean, trash, man. Trash. But this is gaming of today. Because I've been a gamer for. I haven't just started playing gaming in the 20th century. I grew up with gaming when I was a child. I this is what I've been seeing the way this is how I know that gaming of today is trash because I grew up with it. I've seen it evolve and what it has become. Years upon years ago, there was no microtransactions. Games were actually finished. They weren't broken. They didn't come out broken. They didn't have microtransactions. They didn't have a day one patch. Developers actually cared to put out basically a product that worked. Because back then, if you messed up a game, you'd have to recall that game back. Back then, they actually cared. Back then, games were full of symbolism still, but it's not as bad as it is now. Back then, you literally get to know what you were looking for. You'd have in games like hidden symbolism here. You'd literally have to go looking for it to find it. Now in today, they don't bother. They just put it in plain sight. They literally throw it in your face. They're like, here's Satanism. And people are so desensitized to it that they don't care. Literally, you could throw a satanic Baphomet right in front of your face in a video game. People wouldn't care. They're like, oh, let's move on. Because they're so desensitized to it. That's the whole purpose. I've talked about for years. Since the first time I started my channel, the whole agenda is to get everybody to bow down and worship Satan. That's the whole purpose. That literally is the whole purpose. Well, again, it is what it is. I've never liked this franchise and I never will. I would never like a franchise that is literally called The Devil. I mean, the title alone of the game says it all. Devil worship. Putting the devil in the title. Trash. Again, streamers are loving this game. I wonder why. Because a lot of streamers are shills and a lot of them, the sellouts. A lot of them are. A lot of big gaming streamers are part of the system. That's why they've sold out on these show games. Because they've already sold out. They don't care about you. They don't care. All they care about is money. Real gamers are the only of them left. There's a lot of them on YouTube are these overreaction shills. Fakes. Basically a fake personality. They put on this fake personality on YouTube, and then you meet them in real life and they're completely different. It's all an act. Unlike me, I'm not putting on an act. I've said it before. This is not me trolling. I mean, if people actually think that I'm a troll, I mean, yeah, I'm really gonna waste 10 years of my life trolling. Yeah, it's one hell of a dedicated troll, that. I'm not putting on a character. This is not an act. What I say, I mean. My whole purpose of my channel is to expose Satanism and show you the symbolism that is in music videos, video games, TV shows, the media, the list goes on. And I've been doing it for more than 10 years. And as I said, the serpent, you see that in every game now. Every single game, you see the serpent promoted. Because, again, they have an obsession. You see in music, in the industry, even in K-pop, have exposed it in that. They literally have an obsession, basically with, they literally have an obsession with the serpent. Because again, remember who the serpent is: Satan. Since the beginning of the Garden of Eden. That's why the serpent, no other animal, is shown in movies and video games as much as the snake. Why is it always the snake? Why can't you choose any other animal? There's plenty of other animals out there. Plenty of other animals. There's a spider, there's a scorpion. Well, a spider's not really an animal or an insect. It's literally just a mutant. One of the most ugliest things that I've ever seen in my life. Really don't like spiders. Not scared of them, just don't like them. But there's many other animals out there. Many. But they always pick the snake or the dragon. It's because it represents Satan. That's why they continue to keep using it. Because Hollywood, just in the new game, I mean, they admit it, Dead Island 2, what did he call it? Helly. Because that's exactly what Hollywood is. Hell. It's exactly what it is. What is hell? It's full of demons. Well, what they claim. It's a Satan. That's all Hollywood is, Satan worship. That's why Hollywood was created, just to worship Satan and promote Satan as Satan and all that symbolism through music and video games. So yeah, that's why they constantly continue to keep using the serpent over and over again. This rampant witchcraft promotion that is coming out of nowhere. You never used to see in video games this amount of witchcraft worship and all that. You never used to see it. Now they're just making non-stop games promoting witchcraft. Witchcraft is just like the game Forspoken. That game full of witchcraft, normalizing witchcraft. That's what they're doing. As I made that video about Taylor Swift, she's normalizing witchcraft. All the evidence is in front of your face. They're normalizing it before your eyes. They're normalizing Satanism. They're normalizing the occult. They're normalizing witchcraft. They're normalizing it all before your face. They've normalized it and made people become acceptable to it now. So, oh yes, Satan's the good guy. Let's worship Satan. People will openly worship Satan. And it's all right there in your face. They don't care. Basically telling you to get a sigil of a demon. A sigil is, as we've just shown you, you can go look it out yourself, the definition of it. It's connected to witchcraft and demons. So, this is not a good game at all. It is nothing but the worship of the occult. It's an attack once again on people that believe in God or are truthers. Because as I said, go look at the gameplay. Because I don't know whether you can find it, because the gameplay streams that I found, there's always someone talking over it. I'll see if I can find it. If not, This is it. I'm not going to play it because I haven't got the sound enabled, but this, Lilith comes walking. As you can see, she comes walking in the church, kills this guy. Basically, all of them that were on this guy's side, this church, because again, you got to remember, in video games, they'll always promote Christians and they'll always promote believers and people that are for this truth as a cultist or that psychopaths. That's always what they do. And they'll always promote that the other side, like the demons and that, are the good guys. They've always done it in Hollywood. You always see whenever a Christian is shown in a movie or a game, they're always promoted as some psycho. So this is the opening scene. She comes in the church, stands there, and says, "Bow down." As you can see, slaughters church. This isn't fake. Well, where is that? So you shouldn't have closed that now. Let's see if we can play it. I'll be right back in a minute. Because I don't know if. So we'll click on this video. So I'm not going to play the audio. Obviously, I can't play it anyway. Because it'll probably... Well, I'll just play it anyway. If it doesn't play the soundbite, it doesn't play it. There's nothing I can do about it. But so usually when it says that, we'll stop sharing. We'll redo it. Usually when I do it the first time, it doesn't share the audio. And we'll see if it plays the audio. I'm probably going to have to do it again because I had the headphones in. So 1 second. And we'll see if the audio plays. If not, you can just go to the clip. So just give me a second and what's up. So this is the clip. And watch what happens. If it doesn't play the sound like I said, just go to the video.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
Sin is their birthright. My children, the lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world. They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations.
So yeah, if you heard that, as you can see what it said. One, twisting stuff, and the whole purpose of it was to kill the priest. So they rebelled. Really, they're basically turning on God here, because she starts spreading some lies, saying break the chains, basically completely blasphemous. Basically saying that, oh, if you don't sin, that's basically the same thing that Satan promoted. Just give in. Give in. Give in to the impulses, like say somebody has impulses of a serial killer. This is what kind of message they're putting in their video games, and you can see she's basically mind controlled here. But it says break the chains and be beautiful in sin. Live in sin. Live a life of reprobateness. That's exactly what this game is promoting. So this game has an agenda, as you can see. And discover who you were meant to be. Basically, people are meant to be pure, be evil. Just trash, man. Nothing but occult crap. And then you have this, the faith has taught you to deny your heart's desires. This is garbage. This is the occult agenda that they have in these games. And that's what I mean. And people say, oh, this game isn't promoting Satanism or agenda. This is the first cutscene in the game. This is the first cutscene of the game. Literally, so they're basically their message in this entire game is anti-Christian and anti-God. It's pretty clear. That's why they glorify Lilith so much. They put her all over they put her on the cover of the case. They promote her so much. That's why Lilith is basically promoted so much all over this game. Because that's how they sell the game. With this filth. Demonic. And of course, you see, they have to promote the church as a Satanist. That's always what they do. Because you can see this is like some occult symbolism. Because this is what they do. They do it in every video game. They promote basically people that are awake as the bad guy and promote basically people as cultists. Pathetic. And as you see, my children, the lords of hell, are coming to devour our world. Again, blasphemous. Who is the lords of hell? So again, acting like Lilith is the good guy now. Because again, the lords of hell, I'm guessing that they're referring to as, because this is what they do. So they're basically referring to God and his army as the lords of hell. This is the way they work. This is what Hollywood and the gaming industry is about. And I forgot who made this game. I'm sure it was Blizzard. I mean, I think that's who actually created Diablo. I'll have to look it up. Who created it? Yeah, Blizzard. So what Blizzard has been known for sexual misconduct, sexual harassment. I believe the same as Activision. So what do you really expect? They've been known for sexually harassing their employees. This is not slander on anything. This is public knowledge. So what do you really expect from these people? Devil worship. But again, they kill this guy because this is basically them sending a message. Hey, we're anti-Christian. And then she says this, you can see, basically promoting nonsense. Basically, he's telling them to resist, and they basically turn on him. Trash. And there's a lot of things that people basically promote in the Hollywood movies that is nothing but nonsense. Where they say, oh, the devil and demons can't step foot in a church. That is so far from the truth. I mean, look at a lot of the pastors, the devil worshippers. So that's far from the truth. What you gotta understand, what like exorcism and all that, that's not really how demonic possession goes down. They over exaggerate it. Real demonic possession is nothing like what you see in Hollywood. So you see, glorifying Lilith. And this is the main one, that the faith has taught you to deny your heart's desires. So again, follow your heart, don't follow God or anything. That's basically what they're telling you. Follow your lustful and wicked desires of the flesh. That's basically what they're telling you here. Just glorifying it. And then the whole purpose is just to execute Christians. Again, look at this. This is blasphemous. What does this remind you of? Reminds me of, well, again, the image is fake anyway. It's not the actual image of Jesus Christ. But reminds me of the pose of that so-called image of Jesus Christ. So once again, promoting a demon as a savior and the Messiah. Nothing new. Trash. And as I said, here she looks demonically possessed. 1 minute her eyes are green, and then next minute her eyes are blue, which means she's been mind controlled. Because as you can clearly see, they start off green, then they go blue. Trash. And then they execute him. So yeah, to those that say that this game hasn't got an agenda, you should think twice. It clearly does have an agenda. And as I said, I'm probably the only one that's exposed this. Because people are scared these days. Oh, well, I'm going to get backlash from a bunch of fanboys. The game's satanic. The game is literally satanic, just from what they're promoting. The game is full of satanic imagery. I've literally seen it. The gameplay is boring. It's the same as all the other ones. And the whole purpose is just anti-Christian. It's pretty clear. They did it with I've got that video up. Far Cry 5, they did it in that. That's another one. Far Cry 5. They promoted Far Cry 5. They've literally promoted this guy because this guy was supposed to represent Christianity, but they twisted it and put it to Scientology, which is a cult. So they basically mixed the two together, and they basically promoted this guy as a nutcase, basically a psychopath. That's what they do in video games. They promote basically Christians as nutcases. That's what they do, and this game has such a satanic agenda. They basically promote these guys in the game as literally messiahs, psychos. But again, that's what they always do. If you want a full in-depth about this game, it's on my channel somewhere. I've done multiple videos about it. But the whole purpose of this game is just going around and basically, as I said, these Scientologists are supposed to represent Christians. And what do you do in the game? You take these people out. So the whole purpose of this game was literally you are going around executing people, basically religious people. Yeah, like I said, if you did this to any other religion like Islam, whatever, there'd be a backlash. But it's constantly okay to do it to Christianity, which again, I don't follow religion, but I do not agree with persecution. I do not agree with it. Because you gotta ask yourself, why are they constantly attacking Christians non-stop? If so-called what basically we believe is bull, then why you just ignore us, wouldn't you? But no, they don't. As I said, I don't follow religion in that. Because again, religion promotes that you have to go to church to have a relationship with God, which is absolutely a load of crap. And a lot of stuff that religion, and again, Christianity is not a religion anyway. It's known as a relationship with God. The religious, basically, what they promote, like I said, the new age and all that you have to go to church to have a relationship, which is garbage. It's complete garbage. Well, it's all you see in video games constantly. There's another video game that I've got almost about 10 video games that's going to be all in one video. I've decided to just put them all in one video. The video is probably going to be almost nearly could be 2 hours long. I don't know. It's got a lot of video games in it, about 10, with a lot of screenshots and some footage. So I found it was just easier putting it in all in one video. So it'd be about probably more than 10 actually, probably could be more. But that's how many I've got so far. and some of them are real, some of them are old games, and some of them are new games. Because again, nobody exposes video games like I do, and then nobody will take the time. Because as I said, I grew up with gaming. I've seen what it's become. You never had this in. And again, there's this game, which again, the problem that I have with this game, the problem that I have with this game is, one, you are literally playing as God. Two, I wonder why this isn't on any other platform. It's only on PC. Probably because PlayStation is anti-Christ. This game, I see him. Yes, it is a false image of Jesus Christ. I've said that many times, but this game seems to have... I've not watched the whole entire game, but it seems to have biblical scriptures in it. But the only problem with it, like I said, is you are Jesus Christ. So that basically this God complex. You're basically calling yourself, you're Jesus. But again, I wonder why this game isn't on any other platform. I wonder why. Because again, any game that actually promotes biblical stuff, guess what? Doesn't get platformed anywhere else. It's where you got to understand, sir. I'm not promoting this game, because as I said, I do have problems with it. But you see, the rating it got a 7. Why is that? Why did it get a 7? Because again, it's promoting truth. As I said, I've not saw the full game, but from the few gameplay that I've seen, seems to be a game promoting biblical stuff. So again, so the whole purpose of it is inspired by the New Testament and hopes to spread the gospel over 10 hours of gameplay. So, and it's only on PC. Wonder why. There's no excuse why this game can't run on PS5. There's no excuse. People say, oh, it's not powerful enough. It is powerful enough. So that's just garbage. But it's only on PC. And is it actually free? It's a free game that includes features available in the full version. So I guess it's free. Because I saw that game a couple of months ago. And that's what I said, any game that actually does promote non-satanic filth doesn't get praised. And what's up? It's difficult to anything in media that is not satanic. Exactly, because all media is controlled. Literally all media is controlled. That's why you see every single video game. And what's up, Jeremiah? But as I said, I mean, you can just look at all the other Diablo games. The created one, Diablo Immortal, which was that stupid mobile game. Which was this one. Battle against ancient evils. But this is what they'll say. This is how they trick you. Because people seem to think that, oh, you're fighting against demons. You're fighting against demons, so how is it satanic? It's the agenda behind it. Look at the cutscenes. Look at them promoting witchcraft. Using witchcraft against demons is still witchcraft. Just like, again, people seem... I made a video about this, and the amount of comments that I got over the years over the years. Oh, well, this game's just about killing demons. You're killing demons. Well, again, if you actually knew anything in the video game, promoting demonic symbolism, what does it say? Do not put anything evil before thy eye. They were literally just promoting it. There's a difference between exposing it and exposing Satanists and all that. And the problem behind this game as well, I've actually played the whole game, Doom Eternal. I played the entire game. And the agenda behind the game is, he is promoted as a savior, like a god, messiah complex. They say that he's the savior of the world, and he's represented as, if you know the story, he is seen as a god. That's what he's seen as. And as well, he is connected to the dark side. So he's one of them. It's been a long time since I played it, but it literally just, that's the agenda. And the one before it, Doom 2016, I believe, promotes artificial intelligence. So that's the problem with these games. They have a agenda. Just because you are going in a video game killing, slaughtering demons doesn't mean it's doesn't have an agenda behind it. Now there was this one. Actually, I forgot what it was called. I think it was called Priest. It's one I was debating whether to even make a video about it. Because one, the whole purpose, again, I think it was this. It's got symbolism in the game. I've seen it. It's got symbolism in the game, but I've been debating including it. Reason why is because you're a priest and you're killing Satanists in the game. Literally Satanist, occultist. So I was debating whether to include it because I've seen a symbol in it that is the Illuminati logo. But if the whole purpose of the game is it's an anti-occult game where you go in and you're against these occultists, then that's the difference. That is the difference. That's the difference. If you're against the occult, that's when it's not satanic. Because obviously you're showing these occultists and you're against them. Just the same as basically many games. But the difference with Doom Eternal, it has an agenda behind it. That's the problem with the game. That's literally the problem. That's why I made the video. And it seems to just glorify the demons, in my opinion. That's what it seems to do, glorify them. Because if you know anything about Doom guy is a god. Or garbage. He turns into a god at the end. So yeah, there's the problem. There is the problem. That's the whole purpose of the game. Doom Eternal, he becomes a god. So that's the problem. The god complex. He is a god. Nonsense. So through the whole game, just like God of War, they're promoting this guy as the Messiah. Yeah, he is not against. If you read the storyline, like I said, He is one of them. He's one of them. He's connected to the demons. So just because he's killing his own does not mean it's anti-Illuminati and anti-God. I mean anti-demons and all that. Because I played the game. He becomes a god. Basically that god complex that they always promote, that you can become a god. Trash. That was my problem with it. And I never made a video about Doom Eternal because it's literally just the same game. That's why I never made a video about it. And if that person's still here, my view on, like I said, on Christianity, I don't follow religion. But I don't follow religion, basically the religion of today, the corrupt one. And again, true Christianity is a relationship between God. It's not a religion. So I don't follow. That's why I say I don't follow religion. That's what true Christianity is, a relationship between God. It is not a religion. There is a Christianity that is of the world. It's called the New Age one. That's the one that I do not follow. And you don't need to follow religion anyway to have a relationship with God. That's nonsense. No religion is truth. But as I said, that's all they promote in video games is this. And as I said, Doom 2016 AI. Probably not going to come up. No, it isn't. But there's an AI scene at the end of the game. Near the end of the game. This is the only one that I didn't play. I just watched it. I didn't play it. Because again, this one's just the same as Doom Eternal. It's literally the same one. That's why I didn't bother. So yeah. Just wanted to make this video. And I'll see you in the next video. I've posted a bunch of videos on BitChute. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Later.